Here we have for sale our 2018 on a 68 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6, so the 6th generation of the Volkswagen Transporter. This is a T32, so crucially it has got the 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight, which is really important for any business users. We'll mention that a bit later in the video. This has got the 2-litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 PS, roughly 150 brake horsepower. In this particular van, it is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is the short wheelbase or L1 Highline Kombi van. So Kombi meaning it's got rear seats as well as the front seats. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I will show you the spec that you get on a Transporter Highline Kombi of this age. There's some nice factory optional extras to talk you through, and of course some bits as well which have been added afterwards as well, so we'll have a look at that. We'll also have a really good look at the condition of this particular van and talk to you a bit about the service history, what's been done to it during preparation, as this vehicle is currently available for sale here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a rear glazed tailgate. This is how you'll find most Transporter Kombis, is with a tailgate which one door comes up like so, and glazed meaning it has got the rear window. The benefit of that is it does give you the rear wiper, and you can just see these lines here. They are heating elements in the rear glass as well. On a Highline you get a number of elements which come colour coded. That includes the door handles all around, the bumpers, so the rear bumper, the front bumper and the wing mirror trims as well, all come colour coded in the body colour, which in this particular van is deep black pearl. First thing to note then, which has been added to the vehicle, we can see a rear spoiler has been added here, and while we're up there you can also see there's this nice set of roof bars as well, which tie in with the rest of the sporty styling which is around the vehicle. We'll come on a bit later to a couple of these other bits. Looking lower down then, in this colour-coded rear bumper, you can also see that with his rear parking sensors there, neatly integrated into that rear bumper, and all looking very good indeed. In terms of condition here then, at the rear of the vehicle, must be said, looking very nice. A couple of tiny little stone chips and hairline marks, of course, as to be expected on any painted bumper like this, but as I'm sure you can see, looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. If we open up the rear tailgate, we can then start to have a look inside the back of the van. And this is where things, again, are not quite standard. So you can see that this one has been fully carpet lined in the back. So there's some insulation behind here. This is all freshly carpet lined with a nice suede headlining with 5 spotlights there in the roof. A Kombi comes with this fantastic soft touch rubber flooring, which you can see here, and plenty of tie-down points as well. So you can fix some cargo down to the floor if you want to. This is the correct placement of the toolkit just there, and we'll come around to these second row seats in just a second. But as you can see, the carpet lining does make a massive difference to the feel of the inside of the van, of course the look of the van as well, but also the sound inside here. Kombis, because they're one big open space, they can have a tendency to sort of drone a little bit off the rear wheels, so having that carpet lining in the back makes a big difference. Moving then around to the passenger side, this is where we can start to have a look in the reflections down the side of the vehicle. It's looking really clean and tidy. I can see a tiny little pin dent just there, which we will have our, you can just see in that reflection there, we will have our dent man look at that to see if he can improve that or get that out altogether. But otherwise, looking absolutely stunning here down the side of the vehicle. Onto the wheels then, this one has got probably my favourite set of Volkswagen Transporter alloy wheels, and this is the satin black Momo Revenge alloy wheels. These are fully load rated for the vehicle with, of course, load rated tyres, and they are all absolutely brand new as well. Well, also while we're down here, there's a nice set of matte black sidebars just there as well. If we open up the side loading door, you get a single glazed side loading door as standard on a Kombi, and it does come with an opening window as well. And then this brings us on to the first factory optional extra to speak of, and that is that this one is spec'd with a 2 + 1 rear seating configuration. Now the benefits of this is versatility. So you can pick the seat up like so to give you some access then into the rear. You can, of course, once it's in that position, you can actually remove that seat altogether if you want to. There's a little tab just down here. If you give that a pull, that allows you then to fold the seat down flat like this, and you can do exactly the same with that double seat as well. But as I say, when I talk about versatility, the fact that you can just take a single seat out or just take the double seat out it just gives you so many different options. So if you've got something longer here, surfboard, kayak possibly, you can take the single seat out and load it down the side there. But in terms of condition, again, lovely condition in here. Back of the front seats as well, they're all looking very, very nice indeed. Looking at the other side there, you can see the carpet lining job is really, really smart. It just finishes the van off so well. If I pull on this tab again then, sorry if the camera wiggled around a little bit then, you can put that back up into position and you're away to go. You can see we've got ISOFIX compatibility on the rear seats also, and again, just looking at the floor here, in fantastic condition. Opening up the passenger side front door then, we can start to have a look at the condition inside here. So passenger door card, the step. If I move this mat out the way, this brings us onto another optional extra, and that is that this one has got cab carpet. So this is one of the features, one of the optional extras, which really does help to give the vehicle a car-like feel. Another one is this additional optional extra as well, and that is a comfort dash. Now, comfort dashboard, shall I say. So it gives you this sort of metallic grey look here to the upper part of the glove box, this sort of brushed aluminium look here which continues all the way across and the other side as well, and then some extra storage. So you've got storage here, this comes out for a couple of cup holders, and there is also down the bottom a nice bottle holder down there. Up on top then there's another bit of storage up here. All of this is flocked inside, and this up here as well. They relocate the USB and the AUX port inside there also. Just a note, you can see that we have got the leather wallet with this particular one. So as I say, that's a really nice feature to have, very, very desirable, and I think that accompanies the cab carpet well also. Looking then at the front seats, we can see, of course, the two captain's front seats, which does give you the twin adjustable armrests. You can set those to your desired height using that roller there, and the lovely thing is that you've got exactly the same adjustability on the passenger seat as you do on the driver's seat. So you've got height adjustability here on that seat, backrest adjustability, and as I say, you've also got the armrests as well. So you can get in a really nice position there as a passenger. We'll come around to a bit more of the spec when we go around to the driver's side. I'd also like to mention, as I said sort of near the start of the video, this being a T32, what that means for business customers. So being a T32, that means that this vehicle is classed, as far as HMRC are concerned, as a commercial vehicle. So of course you need to consult with your accountant if you are going to be buying this through your limited company, but from our understanding of it, selling hundreds of these over the years, say being classed as a commercial vehicle, you can put this through your business for the appropriate tax and VAT benefits. So as I say, certainly worth consulting with your accountant, but as I say, the T32 is the one to look out for. You don't get the same benefits on a T30 Kombi. Only minor differences, basically upgraded suspension, upgraded brakes, but as I say, it certainly makes a big difference when it comes to the financials of putting it through your business. If you're buying it for personal use, probably won't matter as much. The only difference is that you'll have a little bit of extra loading capacity in the rear if you want to. Looking towards the front of the van then, have a look at the condition here. The bonnet is in really good order actually. A couple of minor little stone chips and hairline marks, but as I'm sure you can see, a beautiful gloss finish to the paintwork and looking very, very nice. Further down as well then, having a look again at the front bumper. Of course you're going to get tiny little stone chips here or there, but all in all, very, very nice. There's a very subtle little front splitter low down here which has been added. That has been added afterwards. Front fog lights and colour-coded front bumper, that also comes as part of the Highline spec. Another thing which has been changed on this particular van is the suspension. So this has been lowered all round on 40mm lowering springs, and that just, I think, really helps to improve the stance of the vehicle, allows those wheels to fill the arches a little bit more. I say these are a set of 18-inch alloy wheels. You can put 20s on, of course, we do that on a lot of vans, but the 18s arguably give you a little bit more practicality, but potentially sacrificing on that look, but of course it's all down to personal preference. Having a look then down the driver side of the vehicle here again then, and just having a look at those reflections. It is such a glass sort of mirror finish here down the side. Looks very, very clean and tidy. Just trying to see if there's any little marks or anything like that. I can see tiniest little, hairline. You can just see that there by the end of my finger, tiniest little hairline mark there, but that is being hypercritical for something of this age. Opening up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look at, again, the spec condition inside here. So the driver's door card is looking very nice. It's nice to see that it has still got the original bin in there. On top of the driver's door, then we have electric windows, electric heated mirrors, and again another factory optional extra is this one has got electric folding mirrors. So that's a nice feature to have there. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel, and this is a real telltale sign of the mileage of this van. That steering wheel is in absolutely lovely condition, and the leather still feels a sort of a nice satiny sort of matte finish as well. So very, very nice to see that. On the leather multifunction steering wheel, you've got the cruise control on the left-hand side and your volume for the radio. On the right-hand side, then you've got your onboard computer controls just there, and you can skip the track or go to the next station as well if you want to. If we look at the dashboard, then see just above the reflection, 29,237 miles recorded, so really, really low mileage. We do have evidence of service history with this vehicle, and during preparation it also benefited from a timing belt kit as well, and another fresh service and MOT, so it's really nice to see that. Automatic lights, automatic wipers as well. We do have a spare key for the vehicle, so the vehicle will come with 2 full keys. This is a continuation of that comfort dash, which I mentioned a bit earlier. That brushed finish comes all the way across, and I say they neatly finish it over here as well. So as I say, it's well thought out, just makes a big difference to the feel inside the van. Looking at the driver's seat, absolutely nowhere here to the edge of the driver's seat, which is lovely. This is called the Samora cloth. That is the name of this trim from VW, and again the twin armrests there for comfort. And looking at the floor, I say there's cab carpet here in the floor, or on the floor in the cab as well. If we jump inside, we've got another optional extra in here from factory, and that is this one has got the Discover Media satellite navigation. So you can see there you've got the maps. You just noticed then as my hand came up close, I'm not actually touching the screen there, I don't know if you can see that, but the menu will come up as well because there's a sensor here, I believe, in this bar. So you can see that there, it just appears as your hand gets close. A nice little feature that. Go back onto the radio then, you can see you have got DAB radio on here. If I put the vehicle into reverse, that's where your parking sensors are displayed as well. Now it says app here, so App Connect is not actually enabled on this particular screen, but can be. So it's you've got the screen there ready to do it, but you would just need to have that enabled by a VW dealer and pay them the appropriate fee if you did want that, if that was something that you were interested in. Looking down below then, air conditioning comes as standard on the Highline model, as does a heated front screen. 12-volt socket there inside this nice bit of storage. 6-speed manual gearbox I mentioned a bit earlier to go along that 150 brake horsepower Euro 6 diesel engine. So just to summarise then, this is a 2018 on a 68 plate Volkswagen Transporter T6 T32 Highline manual 150 Kombi, finished in deep black pearl, short wheelbase. A fantastic list of factory optional extras. So just to quickly run through if I can remember them all, we have got Discover Media satellite navigation, cab carpet, we've got the 2+1 seating configuration, and we've also got the comfort dash. I believe those are all of the factory extras. On top of that then, 40mm lowering, sidebars, roof bars, Momo Revenge alloy wheels, nice little front splitter there, and the rear spoiler and the carpet lining with the suede head lining in the back as well. Lovely service history, 1 owner from new, fantastic low mileage, no mechanical issues or anything. The van is absolutely running and driving absolutely spot on. Fresh MOT and timing belt and service as well. So this van really has got a lot going for it, to be fair. I'm sure this one won't be with us for very long. If you haven't seen it already, I would urge you to head over to our website to see the full advert, which is bridgeendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the advert for this van, but also all of the others that we've currently got here in stock with us. There's a number of ways you can contact us via the website, but I would urge you to pick up the phone and give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign if you are interested. As I say, these vans don't tend to hang around for very long, especially in this spec, mileage, condition, etc, etc, etc. So by all means, give us a call if you are at all interested. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can arrange delivery nationwide, and we can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, of course subject to acceptance for limited companies and for private individuals. Thank you very much for watching.